Agriculture is one of the most appreciated and dominant sectors in Uganda's socio-economic revolution. It is a source of employment to over 90% of the country's adult population. Agriculture contributes about 31% of the gross domestic product to Uganda's economy. Despite the sector's great potential, little attention has been placed to the value chain through which agriculture products reach end users. Excel Holt Consult, a leading agribusiness private company, has taken on the challenge by developing best practices and strategies to foster agriculture growth and its sustainability. The focus is on improving farm-level incomes and facilitating trade and investment for agriculture-based businesses for Ugandan farmers. Excel Holt Consult believes that if agriculture is practiced as a business, it can benefit farmers and improve their incomes and livelihoods. Building on its experience and professional background, Excel Holt Consult developed its own models for business development.
Excel Holt Consult has a number of models that include the market access model, the business-to-business models, and these models have been developed through our own experience. Excel Holt Consult has a team of 6 professionals, and we have wide-ranging experience. So we came up with all our ideas, the best practices in agribusiness value chain development, and we were able to come up with these models that we are using.
We do what we call the market assessment to be able to expose and link the farmer to the right market where he's able to make the right profit margin. And that is what we call access to market. So it should not be taken, at times we look at, say, oh, market, they are selling. Selling and buying is a continuous process. So you can sell but keep in poverty for 100 years. But the question is, you are selling where and at what price? And what is the profit margin that you're making vis-a-vis the investment?
The objective of increased food production to ensure food security has already had success stories. This started by organizing farmers in Kolir sub-county Bukedia district into groups ranging from information management, farmers training and marketers. All this was done to create linkages that will ensure farmers reap from agriculture.
The biggest issue we are handling in this program is to ensure that there is a mix where there is stable market, stable production, and supply chain management. So we take on the producer organizations into various mentoring and coaching of different elements that are usually impacting on the farm.
From input suppliers to end retailers, Excel Holt Consult strengthened the capabilities of all actors in agribusiness value chain by increasing access to high-quality inputs for the Bukedia farmers.
It has helped us because even our development plans, our work plans, annual investment plans, we are now bringing in the concept of agribusiness, which used not to be there.
With unrivaled expertise in agribusiness, Excel Holt Consult is determined to ensure food security, job creation, provision of better post-harvest handling, and increased production equipment, among others. All these are a reality with the partnership of Excel Holt Consult and Help Child International, an organization supporting the Share an Opportunity Uganda. Share an Opportunity Uganda ensures that the poor in their area of operation achieve food security, and from this point, Excel Holt Consult exposes them to farming as a business.
right away from production. The farmer goes on farm well aware of the product that is demanded in the market. So we use the market-led development approach. So in our value chain program, what we do, the enterprises that are selected are those enterprises that have been earmarked, have been demanded by the market to respond to the biggest challenge, where most of African farmers, they complain about the market. But when you expose them to the market, still they don't have the supply. So we use the market approach. We use the market to reinforce production. So market demands informs the production, and then production responds to the market. And that will demand again for other players. Let it be research, let it be supply of inputs, let it be value addition, because you cannot engage in value addition and processing and hence, unless you have got stable production of goods, stable production of raw materials.
Under their models of agribusiness value chain, through creating of information board management, organizing farmers in groups, providing training and access to financial institutions, Fortune is now a reality to the residents of Kolir sub-county, Bukeria district. Ochen Augustine, 71, a resident of Kanyipa village, Kolir sub-county, is one of the happy farmers supported by this initiative. A retired teacher, Ochen at first resorted to agriculture as the only available source of income. He had waited for his retirement benefits in vain.
I took more than two years without getting pension and gratuity, so I had to resort to the ground, to the land.
On the advice of his wife, Ochen joined the village farmers group created by Excel Hot Consult and Share an Opportunity Uganda. With his 47-acre piece of land, he knew he was more than ready to venture into agriculture.
The money given in teaching is very little.
Despite his determination, he needed members with the same conviction.
It is easier to look for a market when you are in a group. You even negotiate with the strength.
They are 65 registered members in the group with groundnuts as their main crop. After this intervention, Ochen now harvests an average of 15 bags of groundnuts from an acre, selling each bag at 70,000 shillings with a focus on bulking production to increase earnings. On one of the monitoring visits, members from Excel Hot and Share an Opportunity Uganda received a hero's welcome from Kanyipa Farmers Group.
We really thank God. we thank Excel Hot and Sao for what they are doing. We are learning from different places.
Excel Hot launched a groundnut sheller for Kanyipa Farmers Group to facilitate value addition. Since farmers are organized in groups, they are venturing into bulking production of cassava, maize and groundnuts. Some farmers are involved in cassava farming and many are rapidly graduating from subsistence to commercial production.
You see, somebody can even grow not even an acre, but now we are now growing in terms of acres, and of which we are aiming at going more than that.
Maize production has been practiced with passion and farmers are harvesting with satisfaction. The intervention has successfully linked farmers to produce buyers, and a number of these producers signed memoranda of understanding providing ready market to the produce.
I've seen the villages, I've seen the groups. If you see the impact of what both organizations are doing, it's really helpful.
The initiative also involves instilling the spirit of agriculture in education institutions right from primary school. Okum Okamore Primary School in Bukedia is one of the schools benefiting from high-quality inputs and school garden initiatives.
This school garden now is going to serve as a food basket for the school, because parents have found it very difficult to give lunch for their children. So we have hope if these crops can come out, then definitely our children will benefit out of it. They will have lunch, and then there's going to be full-time concentration in school, and I'm sure it's going to improve even standards.
From this level, the pupils get to appreciate the merit of agriculture at a tender age.
Sao. What is it? Share an opportunity, Uganda. What an opportunity you are really to us. Sao. You have reminded us our rights which the community had forgotten.
The project, if practiced time and over again, agriculture cannot give better yields because of soil exhaustion. Excel Hort has also embarked on the Integrated Soil Fertility Management Project.
Here we are demonstrating to the farmers so that we observe and see which fertilizer can we apply, which one is applicable to these particular soils, so that from here the farmers are able to adapt and take it to their gardens.
If you use integrated soil fertility management approach, you are able to have double production, you are able to increase productivity on farm, you are able to respond to the challenges of climate change, whereby we encourage farmers to use agroforestry, for example.
Proverb that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step blends well with Amorikinkini Women's Group. Amorikinkini is a local language meaning let's come together. This 15-member group that started only 2 years ago in 2011 is an example of people determined to uproot poverty from their homesteads. Using the criteria provided by Share an Opportunity Uganda, the self-help group members cultivate each other's gardens in turns. They reached this decision after considering the short period of the crop being around 2.5 months. With their small income, Amorikinkini group members contribute 1,000 shillings weekly, an initiative that has ensured food security among members as well as improve on their income. Amolen Gladys is one of the members of this group. She practices intercropping on her piece of land where she grows beans intercropped with maize. Amolen prepares this garden with the help of her 4 children. The introduction of high-yielding seeds has improved her earnings. The farmers have improved post-harvesting handling by building a silos and acquired more land to increase production. Local leaders could not hold their excitement over the visible and tangible success of the project.
The attitude has changed from producing in small quantities for household use towards producing for a bigger market. One is to help raise incomes that are not only going to improve the well-being of the household, but also investment in other investment areas.
We have got the technical backup because these development partners have also their technical people who are benefiting from that. We're also benefiting from the finances because they have managed also to lobby from their development partners, and also the relationship that we have, the knowledge, all that we have got. So that working relationship is very cordial and we do appreciate it.
Excel Hort is determined to deliver Bukedia farmers to greater heights.
One of the secrets in the value chain approach is that every value chain actor must be motivated and must be gaining in the value chain. And that is what sustains the chain.
The company is planning to roll out the dramatic successes of Kolir to other parts of the country.
If a farmer in Africa is going to gain, if the youth are going to pick courage to invest in agriculture, we must make agriculture a motivating sector. We must increase incentives to investors in agriculture. We must invest highly in technology to ensure that farming is a friendly venture.